Welcome back to Black Swan Outdoors. Today we are going to talk about escape maps. This is my ankle IFAK. This is what I carry with me every day, and just as demonstration I want to show you where I could hide a escape map or keep. And that is not in any of these pockets that are filled with medical gear. However, behind this patch here, just a 1-inch patch, Velcro patch, is all room I need to be able to hide an escape map. This escape map is what's called a tissue map because it's printed on tissue paper. And this is something that anyone can do at home if they want to. And it is a type of map that's been used for a long time, since World War II, started by the British first, and then adopted later on by the Americans. They call these silk maps, purse maps, all sorts of different types of names. Now, when they refer to it as a tissue map, it's not necessarily the wrapping tissue that this is printed on today. It was a different, kind of more durable and waterproof tissue made from elder leaves, I believe, not wood pulp. But you can still make one of these with wrapping paper tissue. However, it is not going to be waterproof at all. I've been experimenting with a little bit of that on how to make it waterproof, and it's not going to be durable. As you can see, just from folding it, I have a little bit of wear and tear. However, it's highly concealable and highly compactable. So if you had like an Altoids can, for example, you could take a map like this and put it inside that Altoids can and very, very easily hide or keep a map. Now, the format that I use for these maps, or one that I prefer, is through the National Geographic format. They just take the USGS maps and put that into a 5-page format, a small scale overview, and then 4 quad map, 4 sections of a quad map broken down. You don't have to be that elaborate on escape maps. At least the original ones were very small scale. They were black and white often, very simple. But they were all waterproof, they were durable, they were quiet, and they were concealable. And those are some of the main characteristics of the map. So the tissue map is more of a kind of a fun exercise. It's going to have a lot of drawbacks, but it's still relatively quiet, very concealable. One nice thing about it is it doesn't create any creases, so you can scrunch it up and then pull it out and still use it. One of the things that I was experimenting with or looking into, and if anyone has done this, please let me know, is spraying it with kind of a clear waterproofing to see what would happen. So maybe that's going to be a video I'll do an update on later on. So to make these maps, all you need is scissors, a glue stick, and a printer. Find the map that you want. Before you print it off, just take a piece of printer paper, use it as a template to cut down some tissue to size, and then glue that tissue on with a glue stick. Then run it through your bypass tray, and then as soon as it's done printing, very carefully take it off the paper, out of the glue, and that's it. It's just that simple. So if anyone is interested in reading more about this or learning more about escape maps, you could look at our blog post on that at our Patreon site, The Underground. So you can just go to www.blackswan.outdoors.com, and that'll take you to you can get the link to our Patreon, or you can go into our, just search Black Swan Outdoors Patreon, and you'll be able to get the full article, which, as I said before, kind of goes into the detail of the history and then how escape maps have evolved to today, to evasion charts, EVCs. And then we also have some templates on there and some modern EVCs that you can include with your escape maps if you're interested in that as well. We don't have all regions. We have kind of arid and continental regions of the U.S. and then arid regions of Australia so far. But if anyone is interested in more regions or developing this project, let me know. I'll put some more time into it. And you can check out that article, as I said. And if you like this project, feel free to consider becoming a patron on our Patreon and helping support the project, and be able to get more content out about this. We try to do subjects that a lot of people aren't talking about. We try to also go into depth on topics that a lot of people like to brush over. So if you want to get into the weeds, so to speak, on a lot of different topics, particularly escape and evasion, as of lately, we're doing a lot of not just videos, but content on escape and evasion related content. So if you're interested in that, check that out. In the very near future, we'll be doing a radio series, going back into radios later on as well. So hopefully you found this video interesting. If anyone has printed off these maps or has done it a different way, put it in the comments below, and I love learning from all of you guys just as much. Yeah, escape and amazement.